G'day guys, Colin Evans here and welcome to episode 1 of the Cologne Zone. Today we're going to catch up with Gabriel Summers, also known as Gabbis, a long-time friend. We're going to ask him some questions and see what 2026 has got in store for him. So, Gabbis, welcome to episode 1 of the Cologne Zone.
Thanks for having me.
How are you?
It's a nice room you've got back here.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's new.
It's nice.
In the basement of my house. So
Yeah, I've spent some time here. I like it. It's nice.
Awesome. So, hey mate, just to get started, I just wanted to wrap up your 2025. You obviously had a pretty big year. A lot of stuff going on in skateboarding for everybody, but I wanted to hear how it was for you.
Yeah, this year was interesting. I mean, honestly, I feel like it wasn't probably what it seemed like for me, if that makes any sense. I feel like I kind of had a bad year, technically, but in between like being injured and not doing what I wanted to do, but I felt like it kind of looked like I had a productive year somehow in hindsight.
Is that because like some stuff carried through into 2025 or you just...
Yeah, I just feel like I've had a lot of pressure on myself for this part just because it's the first part that's been like funded by a big company. So I felt like I had a lot riding on it and, I didn't want to let certain people down. And I just felt like, usually I have the attitude of like, oh, at least if I'm trying, I'm doing my job. But I felt like in the last like year and a bit since filming this part, or like a year, it's been more like pressure, like I have to get stuff done. And I felt like I wasn't really following through with what I was meant to do, even though I was trying my best, but just getting unlucky and stuff.
But some of the stuff you try too is like, has quite a high chance of being unsuccessful, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like also too, just because of the amount of tricks that I was trying per week and the amount of tricks I was trying, I felt like I wasn't really skating that much.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was more just trying tricks. So I just felt like not that, it felt like it was just the first time it's felt like kind of like a job. But don't get me wrong, I'm still enjoying it, but yeah, it's just kind of stressful.
Yeah, because you traveled around a little bit with Ewan, right? So you guys, did a trip to Tasmania?
Yeah, I mean, I've traveled pretty much the whole year. I mean, I've pretty much been traveling since, I would say since my last part came out, I've been pretty much traveling nonstop, which has been, it's been good, but just kind of stressful. It's hard to like get into a routine, a healthy routine when you're always traveling, when you're always on the road, when you're away from home, or you don't really have like a solid place to live and stuff. So yeah, it definitely was like kind of stressful in that aspect.
What do you do in that situation when you're kind of traveling all the time? Because I know you like to try and do some hot colds and you're a big fan of the gym and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the problem with traveling all the time. It's hard to get into a routine, a healthy routine. And then also too, like, when you're living at home, you can kind of, or when you're at home, you can go to the gym. You can have days where you don't skate. I feel like when you're away, it's hard to really like kind of shut off and have a day off and, relax.
Yeah.
I guess that was probably the hardest part about it. But I mean, also too, at the same time, you're out skating all the time. So that's nice, I guess. You are doing stuff, you're not just being lazy.
Seeing the world.
Yeah, seeing the world, which is fun.
And Matt, tell me about this Soddy run. Is this the second time you've been a finalist for Skater of the Year?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the contenders maybe, I think this is my third time, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really thinking too much of it. I think I was more thinking about it last year because I think this part was meant to come out last year, end of last year. We were trying to like get it done before, because I already had that white flag part come out, and we were trying to bring out a part before the end of the year, but things just didn't work out. In between, breaking myself off and stuff like that, I'm not really like a 2-part a year kind of guy. I'm not really like, yeah. Also, I'm more of like I don't know, not really trying to. It was just, it wasn't really doable for me, I don't think.
No, fair enough. I mean, some of the people that have won it they've done a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of crazy when you actually like look at how much skating they got done.
For sure. And I mean, a lot of people do it strategically too. Like a lot of people like try for like, they save their footage for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Which I don't necessarily think, I don't know, I'm not really that into that. think it should be just the year, you know, or just, you know, you just.
Sometimes that's just how it is, though. Like projects
Yeah,
can take time.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really hate on it, but it is what it is.
So you also had, you know, your part came out, your Gabbis part, the Thrasher part.
Yeah.
But you also had your Out There come out. How did you find that was received? And I just want to talk a little bit about the damage and from that part.
I mean, I think it got received pretty well, but then like also too, a lot of people were like hating on it about like the knockouts and stuff. A lot of comments about CTE and stuff and all that sort of, you know. But I mean, it is what it is. Let's not sugarcoat it. Skateboarding is dangerous.
Yeah.
Like you better. I mean, anything is, you know.
Oh, for sure, crossing the street.
Yeah, I mean, look at boxing or you look at like UFC or anything like that. It's like you're getting knocked out just as much. Also, too, it's like, you know, I'm all good. I take the precautions. I go and get checked out if I do hit my head. I give myself a month in between those sort of things.
And it's not like they're really happening back to back. They're over quite a long period of time.
Like, that's just like a fucking.
That Smith grind in Melbourne and then like the Kicky 50, they were like, what, almost a year apart, 18 months apart. Yeah,
yeah, they were like quite, yeah. And I mean also too, like the Smith grind one, like that one wasn't really that bad. It was more my shoulder. It just looks bad. I mean, yeah.
Right, it was pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but it wasn't like, I mean, you know, I was fine afterwards. You know, I didn't really have that bad. Like, I don't know. I didn't really have that. Like, I didn't really have any like effects from it. You know.
Yeah, you kind of just were not feeling great for a couple of days. And
yeah, I mean, it was more my shoulder. I broke my shoulder doing that.
Really?
Yeah, it was like I kind of landed on my shoulder pretty badly. I mean, if you see the footage, it kind of looks like I knocked myself out before I even hit the ground.
Yeah, well, it's like instant. It's like lights off because you have the momentum and you're like,
I think it just looked a lot worse than it actually was.
Slapping around like a fish, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
So talking about damage and the Out There, I just wanted to take a second to address one of my favorite characteristics about you, actually.
The thumb.
Yes, please. So can we start at the start? Do this, please. How did you actually, and like side, how did you actually injure your thumb?
It started off probably in 2013.
Really?
Well, that was the first time I broke it.
Oh, okay.
I broke my thumb trying to backside flip like a 12 or something. And I didn't really let it heal properly. Well, you know,
and it was just like a ball at that point, right? Like a callus ball kind of thing?
No, it wasn't even like that. It just like was just, you know, just was big and just looked deformed kind of, but it wasn't sideways. And then I just like started because it was, you know, like a weird shape, I think it just broke easier. So I just broke it like 3 times a year from like every year and forever.
But then you told me it's just a ligament, yeah?
Yeah.
So can you straighten it still? Like you can push it back?
Yeah, I can push it back in.
Oh, and then it just snaps
back. But then
back.
it just goes back out.
Oh, okay.
But
then you haven't got it fixed because the healing is...
Well, I haven't got it fixed because they said that like I have to have like a pretty intricate surgery and it's going to take 6 months to heal. And they said that I can't skate for 6 months. And I feel like, you know, it's not really the amount of shit that I put myself through. I can't really say I can't go on a trip because my thumb is broken.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And this is kind of your time too.
Exactly. I mean, I don't really have 6 months to really spare.
Oh, man.
Right now.
Like what? We've been, like I can remember filming you in Melbourne when we used to get up and go to Swanson Street. What was that, like 10, 12 years ago?
Probably longer.
Like the PD days? Like when you used to
that
ride for
was what? That was
Baker
like...
and shit? Through Flow?
That was like 2013?
Yeah, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Right on Seki Press days and stuff.
Yeah, 13. Like, well, I mean, Seki Press was what, 2011?
Yeah. So we've been doing it for a long, long time.
Yeah. I mean, that's like almost 15 years ago.
So people think you kind of just popped up overnight and got these accolades, but you've been on what, Adidas and
I've been on Adidas for like since 2014.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So what, like
11 years
11 years
type thing, yeah.
Yeah, I've been on forever. Yeah.
And also as well, it hasn't been the easiest for you, right? Like people didn't just like there was people that kind of just didn't believe you were even going to get on, right?
Yeah,
one
I mean,
point.
for the longest time, I feel like I've had to like work pretty hard to get to where I am, and I feel like it's only really worked out in the last like 4 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
maybe I would say even 2 years actually.
yeah.
I mean, I guess that's just from not really giving up, not really taking no for an answer.
Well, man, I've seen that shit firsthand. You're definitely committed, but hats off to you, man. You deserve it, eh?
Yeah, thank you.
You deserve all of your success. Like,
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I wouldn't be able to do it without people like you in my life that have like helped me and
yeah,
believed in me.
you put yourself through a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess that just comes from like really enjoying it and not really giving a fuck. Like I
Yeah.
feel like
Oh yeah,
you know,
we're doing it for the love. Like, me and you
yeah.
link
I
on
mean,
a
like the
Saturday.
accolades that I've got and like
Yeah.
the fact that I can make a living from it now and everything is,
So,
I'd still be doing it even regardless if I didn't have that opportunity.
uh-huh.
I'm just glad that I do have that opportunity and it's like slowly worked out.
Yeah. Like I don't get out as much as I used to, but I still love like linking the boys on a sesh.
Yeah,
It's
for
sick.
sure.
So, mate, I guess moving forward, next things next is you recently got on Thames. Why don't you kind of explain to me how that all kind of happened, and what Thames is kind of looking at?
I mean, yeah, I mean that was kind of random. I think there was other options kind of floating around, and I mean I've known Jared. You've known Jared forever.
Yeah.
He was kind of I'd go on Adidas trips with him because he rides for Adidas. And yeah, I mean I always liked their clothes and everything, but yeah, it just kind of came up randomly. Just being on a trip with Blondie one time, just kind of got along with him.
Nice.
He's just got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, he's a
can
funny
laugh.
guy.
Yeah, he can laugh at himself.
Tell me a bit more about Blondie because he's a bit of an interesting guy, right?
Yeah, he is very interesting. He's very unique, I would say. He's a really fucking good skateboarder. Like, I don't know. He's quite I would say he's quite underrated almost. People, he's done a lot throughout modeling and a lot throughout starting a brand and everything. And
Uh-huh.
but I think because of all the stuff that he's done throughout modeling and throughout the fashion world, I think his skateboarding almost gets overlooked to a degree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like watching him skate is pretty fucking crazy. Like he's like a full on skate rat,
yeah.
But
Yeah.
inspirational seeing someone that doesn't really skate that much go out, and when he goes skating, he gets stuff every single time.
Has the best time.
Yeah,
Is he more impressive in real life than in footage, or because I know there's
I would
those
say
those types of guys.
yeah. I mean, it's just kind of impressive how hard he goes, and he doesn't need to.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like, loves killing himself.
yeah. Like he fucking goes for it. He's down to go for it. That's for sure.
Sick. He recently went pro.
Yeah, recently turned in pro.
That was a
Turned in-
surprise, right?
Yeah, you didn't know, which is pretty funny. Went behind his back, and I mean, like it's crazy. It's crazy he never even turned pro. I mean, I think he was meant to turn pro for Palace, but I think he quit before he got the board.
Yeah.
And I just don't think he ever really wanted to turn himself pro.
Palace is a bit funny though, eh? They are a skateboard company, but they don't go 100% hardcore for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
very
I feel like
they cross over into that fashion world a lot. Like,
yeah, and I feel like Thames is like that as well,
Yeah.
to a degree, and I think that's kind of good. I think it needs to be like that for a board company,
hmm
You can't just rely on just selling skateboards, like
yeah, oh, for sure.
especially if it's going to be your bread and butter and like
Mhm.
your company, like you need to be able to like make money in another
Somehow.
way.
Yeah.
And I think getting into like making good clothes and making stuff that Naomi Campbell's going to wear and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like you kind of need to have that to have a successful company. I think.
Those pants you gave me are sick.
Yeah, they're
I
good.
wear them all the time. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
I
No,
was gonna
they're
hit you
good.
up for some more.
Yeah.
Next
Got you.
time you're out that way or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
just,
yeah. We'll get a
whatever.
box.
They're sick. They're perfect.
Yeah, no, they make good clothes. I mean,
They're not stretchy, but you can still like
yeah.
get around in them.
But yeah, I just don't think. Yeah, having just a skateboarding company is like not very lucrative in this day and age.
No way, bro.
How many skateboards can you really sell?
Oh man, it's insane.
Yeah.
Having any company is hard. Like
Yeah,
even with my
exactly.
finance company, it's just so crazy. Like I just wonder how other companies even survive.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not.
It's
Gonna,
definitely for the love. Like a lot of it's for the love. Like all the
For
stuff
sure.
I do with Mentor is just like 100% for the love.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
we're
I'm sure you
selling,
haven't
like-
made any money from that.
no, we're selling nothing, but that's
Yeah.
not the point.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to just have it out there. I mean, you know, kind of like a dream, right?
It's more of just like just doing what you want. You know what I mean? It's just more
Yeah.
funny than anything else. It's just kind of like it's almost like an ongoing joke that never ends. You know?
Yeah, It's like a 24/7 troll.
Yeah, it's good, bro.
Yeah, no,
All
that's
right.
good.
So you've obviously traveled a lot. I just want to ask you a couple quick questions.
Yeah,
So, in your opinion, like, what do you think are the main differences between like Europe, the States, and Australia? Because you kind of left Australia, you went to America. That's where you kind of first, went pro, and you spent a lot of time in the States.
yeah.
And then it looks like to me that later on in your life with Adidas, you've kind of gravitated over to Europe
Yeah.
or the UK more. And like, why do you think that is? And what do you think the key differences are for someone like yourself?
I mean, I think I was very old school in the way that I kind of like came up skateboarding. Like I went to the States every year just to get a name for myself, to skate all the famous spots, do all that side of it because that's what I thought I had to do. I mean, I feel like it's changed quite dramatically. You don't really need to do that anymore. No one really cares. You can kind of make a name for yourself anywhere now with Instagram and all that sort of stuff. Like, I mean, people can turn pro for a company and not even go over there, It's definitely changed a lot. I mean, I feel like the States is pretty. I mean, the States is good for when you're like younger and you're trying to come up in skating because I swear you get better from going over there every single time.
Bro, you do.
'Cause you're skating every day.
The one thing about America, in my opinion, especially like in LA, is like coming from, Sydney or something where it might rain 200 days a year. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's fucking crazy. Like
Yeah.
the weather will literally like
Not to mention, like, I
the
don't
weather
even
will
think wind exists there.
nah, wind doesn't exist either. So like it's either dry here and windy, or it's just like raining. You know what I mean? Or the weather can't make up its mind, and you don't get enough runs. So you got to think someone that's lived in LA for like a long period of time, they're basically skating like 3 times more than you every year.
For sure. And then also too, like the good parks and the good spots and everything. Like you're
Yeah.
getting like the amount of training facilities they have there and stuff. It's just like, of course, you're going to get better if you're over there for 3 months straight. Or I think I used to do 6 months straight because I used to have like a 6-month visa.
Yeah, like the B1, B2 or whatever.
Yeah. And I would like go over there for, 6 months and just skate. And, it was good. But I do definitely have regrets of not going to Europe sooner. I feel like that would have probably molded my skating and probably made me, I don't know, maybe a little bit more well-rounded with everything. But I'm glad I got to go there in the end,
Yeah. No, you definitely left your mark on the US.
Yeah, I mean, I tried. I just wish, maybe I wish like that time of my life. I mean, I guess everything happens for a reason, and I probably wouldn't be here if I didn't do what I did. But I probably could have had a little bit more fun in my earlier 20s, instead of just being very serious about trying to make it in skating.
It is kind of an all or nothing approach though. Like
Yeah.
skateboarding's ruthless. Like you said, and you're out there, like there's not a lot of hope for a 26-year-old rail skater.
No, I mean, there wasn't for the longest time. I don't know, maybe I liked the torture or something, but I don't even know why I even really kept with it. I mean, it's all paid off in the end, and I do enjoy it, but looking back, it probably there was no wonder why I probably definitely had some like dark days of thinking bad about myself and thinking bad about like what I'm doing, because in the grand scheme of things, being a late 20s rail skater that's trying to make it in the States when you're not that good at skating is probably pretty hard for the mental health and making yourself feel good about yourself.
And some of those guys too are like absolutely insane, eh?
Yeah. I mean, but that's the one thing I've always liked about skating. It's not really about that, is it? It's about the approach. It's about how you are,
No, for sure.
which I think is
It's all about how you do things too.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's cool. It's cool that it's like that,
Okay, so I did want to ask you another question, just something maybe a little bit different.
Mm.
Do you have any quirks or any like tics, or do you have any like rituals or stuff? Like everyone's got their little setup thing.
Oh
like,
yeah.
What are some of the things that like are like non-negotiables for you?
Can't do anything red.
Really?
No.
Like, so what about on the graphic?
Uh,
How much red do you
I
want on the
would
graphic?
like prefer not to.
But what about like red top and bottom ply?
Fuck no.
No?
No. I can do, if I have to, I can do red middle ply. I have to. I'll do it. I'll try not to think about it. But red top, like, that board's not getting set up.
Why does everybody have like beef with red top?
Well, I have my own quirk with it. I broke my ankle like twice in red shoes.
Oh, really?
So, and then the only time I wore red shoes was when I broke my ankle twice.
Wow.
And then I think it just kind of stemmed from that. And then, I mean, I did hear like that everybody used to hate red tops, but mine's like completely different. I just don't like fucking red.
Yeah, okay.
Like-
So yours is just like in general.
In general, like I can't.
You don't wear red t-shirts and blue
Nah,
jeans
fuck
and shit.
no. Fuck no. I mean, like I've had days where I'm like freaking out because someone's wearing red on the
Oh.
session,
Really?
but I can't care that much about that.
Yeah.
Like I can't dictate how my friends dress on the session. It's a bit crazy. Like
bring spare t-shirts to the spot and shit.
Yeah. I can't do that. So I try not to like, let that get the better of me.
Wow.
But if there's like a red car that like this is fucked. Like if I'm trying a trick on the road and I'm waiting, I can't go if a red car goes past. I have to wait for another car to override it, which is really fucking annoying because
There's a lot of red cars.
a lot of red cars, and then usually when the red car goes, it takes like 10 minutes for another car to come past, and then sometimes it's just another red car.
No
You're just
way.
waiting for ages. But it's like kind of good though in a way because once it gets overridden, you try it because you've been waiting for so fucking long and you're just mad at the fact that you're an idiot, and you're waiting for a fucking red car. But I mean, I feel like with my type of skating, all you're doing is trying to trick yourself
Yeah.
into doing this trick that you probably shouldn't be doing.
You just want that one like
Yeah.
you want that one window of like blankness so
where
you
you
can
let
just
it all
commit.
go and you're like,
Yeah.
you're going to try it, So you're kind of, I feel like you kind of have to be like that. You kind of have to be superstitious when you're like someone that skates big stuff.
Do you think like being like a big rail skater or like a high risk kind of skater
Mm.
that's what you chase? Are those like moments of like pureness, like absolute kind of like being in the moment? You know when you like try something scary and people say like a blackout or whatever?
Yeah, I would say I don't really black out. I kind of remember the whole thing.
But and what I mean though is how you just like
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it becomes kind of a little bit of an addiction to a degree.
because it does feel good.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, yeah, until it doesn't. Until it feels like shit. But yeah, no, for sure. I think that's I think you're almost, I guess it's like the adrenaline junkie side of it,
Yeah.
You're kind of always chasing that feeling. But then also too, I think the feeling of it as well, it's like you're not just chasing the adrenaline, like you also know what you're doing, you have to know what you're doing.
Mm.
And that the feeling of knowing what you're doing, the feeling of succeeding from the, many times that you've grinded a rail or whatever, that feels good as well, like sometimes it's not even scary, you just kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Um,
But most of the time it's scary.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I would say, 9 times out of 10, probably a bit scary. I mean, I guess if it's not scary, it's probably not worth doing.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, look, thanks for the insight.
Yeah.
I guess just to wrap up, I wanted to ask you about the rest of 2026. So
Yeah, rest of 2026. What am I doing? I'm going to SF on Thursday. Going to SF on Thursday to film for the Spitfire video.
oh, sick.
They're just doing like a full SF video. I'm just trying to have like a couple of tricks in it. And then I guess just starting to work on a part again.
Again.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to keep it going.
Yeah.
Kind of want to get into the contenders again because I feel like no one really does that.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's kind of like,
They're
they
either
save their
in
footage.
or out.
Yeah, I kind of just want, like, I've been in there like the last 2 years. I'd like to be 3 years in a row. It'd be kind of cool.
Okay. That'd be
Not
sick.
even like really, I mean, I don't think I'm really like a Sotty worthy skater as such, but it'd be nice to be in the conversation like 3 times in a row,
For sure. Yeah.
just to be, considered.
Are we going to have any more big slams? Are you going for some
Fuck,
more
who
highlight
knows?
reels? Some more
Yeah.
blood?
I mean, always, I guess. Always find myself in the situation somehow,
Yeah.
But try to keep it tame, But, who
Awesome.
knows?
Well,
I am going back for that board slide.
are you?
Yeah.
Really? Sick.
Yeah.
You going to wear your lucky hat?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Definitely.
No Keith Chief t-shirt?
No. No.
Have you been that?
That's not being worn again.
Yeah, is it going in the bin?
Yeah, I wore it last night actually. But
Really?
no skating for that
Yeah,
t-shirt anymore.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only t-shirt that I ate shit in.
Yeah, sick. All right. Well, mate, thanks for coming along. Thanks for
Thanks
being
for having me.
guest number 1.
Yeah, thank you.
And, mate, all the best in San Francisco. And I hope you, get the ball
Yeah,
started.
I mean, thanks for all your help. Thanks for believing in me.
Mate, anytime.
Thanks for being a good friend.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah. Fuck
Sick.
yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for watching episode 1 of the Cologne Zone. Never know who's going to be next.